Hello everyone, welcome to this Bold Reports tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to use the Rendering Begin, Report Cancelled, Toolbar Rendering, Rendering Complete, and Report Export events in an ASP.NET Core application to interact with reports. Events are specific actions or occurrences in a report or its components that you can respond to programmatically. They act as triggers that allow developers to execute custom logic when something happens in the report viewer, designer, or processing engine. For this demo, I have already created an ASP.NET Core application and added the report viewer control. There's a link in the description below to a video showing you how to get to this point. Let's start by seeing how the Rendering Begin event works in this application. The event is triggered before the report rendering starts. For this demo, I have designed a sales order detail report and added it in the report server application. I copy the URL and update the report service URL and report server URL with the copied URL, and then update the service authorization token and report path properties with the report name, which is added in the report server application. Inside the onRendering Begin method, I add code to display an alert message when the event is triggered. I run the application to render a report. Once the report rendering begins, the event is triggered and the alert dialog appears. After clicking the OK button, the report is rendered. I add the report cancelled event and the onReport cancelled method. The event is triggered when report processing is cancelled. You can use the report cancelled event to perform actions after canceling either the report viewer process or the export process. I run the application, and while this is still happening, I click the Cancel button, which triggers the event and displays a message in an alert dialog. Then I add the toolbar rendering event and implement the onToolbar rendering function, which includes the code block to display an alert message. I run the application and a dialog appears while rendering the toolbar widget. After clicking OK, the toolbar is rendered. Next, I initialize the Rendering Complete event and implement the onRendering Complete method. The event is triggered after the report rendering is finished. If you want to perform an operation after the report is rendered, you can use the Rendering Complete event. Inside the method, I add the code block to display an alert message when this event is triggered. I run the application to render the report. The event is triggered and an alert dialog appears. Finally, I initialize the report export event method. This event is triggered when the export button is clicked. Inside the export report method, I add the code block to display an alert message. I run the application and then click the PDF export option to trigger the event and display an alert message. In this video, I have shown you how to implement rendering and report events in an ASP.NET Core application. To learn more about Bold Reports, you can visit boldreports.com. If you don't have a Bold Report subscription, you can try out the platform with a free trial. If you prefer a demo from an expert, selecting Request Demo allows you to schedule one. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like it. Thanks for watching.